This is my Logic Pro X recording system for new artists, singers, songwriters, rappers. If you make music, want to record music in Logic, this is the video for you. Before we get into the video, I got a quick overview for you. I'm going to walk you through my full process, getting the beat in there, the tempo, the plugins I like to use, the routing. I'm going to show you everything that I do. The only thing that I need from you is to like the video and stay with me to the end. This is my Logic Pro X recording template. If you want this exact template the way it is, it's a link in the description. The first thing that I do every time I record, I make sure I set the tempo, right, to the beat that I'm using in a moment. Sometimes I use mixed in key. I just drag and drop it in and it's gonna find the tempo and it's gonna find me the auto-tune key. So, but at the same time, you can also use auto key. All right, and it's gonna do the same thing. So I put the beat in and then I'll find the tempo and the key and scale to make sure everything's correct. So it is 142. That's 142 up there. I got that correct. Next thing I need to do for the beat is like OD loud, as you like. So the beat, we need to bring the beat down so where we can hear it. So what I'm gonna do is bring it under -6. I always go for like -7. All right, we see that right there. See our levels right here. It's still going a little crazy right there. Like, it's going crazy on the master fader, but that's fine. Like, if you want to bring it down a little bit more, you can, but it's up to you because we're just tracking. We're not going in here. We're not mixing. We're not mastering. We're not doing anything. Long as our beat is good right here, hitting a good level, we make sure our vocal is hitting a good level. The next thing that I like to do is try to get my tracking chain in order. Since I love the print, you can do this with the Apollo Twin, but who cares? You can do it without it. So that's what I do. So what I like to do is have my recording chain on my print aux, and then I just turn my Autotune on. I put a Neve here or Avalon, something, 2Tech, whatever plugins I want to record through. As if I was in a studio, I would have that here. Like reverb, sends, all of that would be here so I can monitor myself. Right now, the next step after I got my vocal chain, the plugins that I want, now I got to make sure my auto-tune key is correct. So we got to find it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Trap day. Shawty said she loving me. Whoa, yeah, shawty said she trusting me. Whoa, yeah, shawty said she loving me. Oh, I don't say, but she don't wanna be said, no. I got racing, I ain't going outside, no. She like money, I ain't going outside, no. I got money, I ain't going outside, no. I ain't going outside, no. Too many guys, I ain't going outside, no. 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 Right, so auto key had that wrong for that time. So that's always good to have a double, triple check, all that. So G minor didn't work. B major definitely didn't work. But if we go over here to mixed in key and we see mixed in key, B minor is working, right? So B minor is the key, it works. So we got the tune setting, all right? Now I can go over here, adjust my mic pre, okay? So if I want to push my pre a little bit more, I can push my pre a little bit more. If I want to add the EQ in and mess with the EQ, I can definitely do that. Like if I need to add more air to the vocal or more mid to the vocal, reduce mids, whatever. If I don't want EQ at all on there, I just turn it off. If I need to turn the volume up, I can turn the volume up. If I need to turn it down, I turn it down. It's completely up to you and what you want to do, but this is what I do every single time. You don't have to print. This could work if you want to put your mic input on 3 or 1. artist, this is what I do. So now I got my little tracking chain that I got. Now let's say I want to put some reverb. So I got a little reverb here. I got the Pro R reverb right here. As you can see, default setting, nothing crazy. Can control as much as that I want. But what I do, I like to put that at pre-fader. Now the reverb sounds a little bit better to me. I like how that works. So it sounds. Then I like a little delay. You know what I'm saying? So we'll put that on there as well to track with, because we're tracking, right? This is not gonna get printed anywhere. Not right click, right? And I got allow punch in, right click, and I got allow punch in and auto input. Then over here I got auto. And then when I right click, I got allow quick punch in, and I got auto input monitoring. So that's cool. So now all I'm gonna do now is record. I ain't sleeping on no bag, no. I ain't sleeping on no bag. I get up and go get it. That money, I love that money, love that money, I love that money, love that money, I love that money. Bring it down, but if I did bring it down, watch it. I'm buy my money for it. Buy my money for it. I ain't sleeping on no bag, no. Watch it. I ain't sleeping on no bag. I get up and go get it. That money, up and go get it. I love that money, I get up and go get it. I love that money, I get up and go get it. I love that money, love that money, I love that money. So I recorded that. We're good right there. So like, let's say if I wanted to keep that, I'll just go over here and be like, okay, so that's my lead. Or I could just do that beforehand. So it's like me, I never know what I'm recording first. So like that could be lead Vox, or is that the hook Vox, right? Boom. So it's like we got that. Then it's like, let's say this right here, we're gonna do hook libs, right? So now I'm gonna go in, since this right here 3 is gonna be my record track, right? Boom. So if I want to go over here and do my little color codes, so it's like I could do like a soundtrack color, so we can make that red, right? So boom, that'll be red. And then we go down here. Let's see, it's just I messed up. So let's make those like this color. Click right here and make it that color. So anything down here, we're gonna make those this color. It just depends, right? So now we can go back over here again. Let's say we're doing libs on this one. So boom. So then we can, like, if we only want reverb on the libs, we just go over and put reverb on the libs. We're not gonna put no delay. Just get everything set. But yeah, so now I'm buy my money for it. I'm buy my money for it. I'm buy my money. I ain't sleeping on no bag, no. Ain't sleeping on no bag, no. I love that money. I love that money. I love that money. So like with my lips, I like to be like, okay, I go over here, do something with the lips. I do a little quick little telephone kind of effect on the lips. Love that, right? Love that one. So watch it. Up and go hit. I love that money. Love that money, I 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 love that money. Then if I want to record runs, I record runs. Some people like to call them doubles. I don't like to do full doubles, so I just do runs. So I just I'm buy my money for it. Buy my money for it. I ain't sleeping on no bag, no. I ain't sleeping on no bag, no. I get up and go get it. That money, I up and go get it. I love that money, I up and go get it. I love that money, I get up and go get it. I love that money, I love that money, I love that money, I love that money, I up and go get it. I love that money, I get up and go get it. And I like. Now I just tuck that in right there. Maybe do a little EQ, run off some of that little air in there, because we don't need that to be like super prevalent, but it needs to be kind of there a little bit in case. I love that money, love that money, I love that money, I love that money, I love that money. So like on runs, Like we can do stuff like this. Like it don't even be nothing crazy. Like we can just go over here and do something. I love that money, love that money, 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 I love that money. Turn it on. I love that money, love that money, I love that money, love that money, I love that money. Autotune, no autotune, still the same thing applies to this. And I'm staying organized, and I love to color code my tracks because that just makes the workflow better for me. Recording in Logic is extremely simple, honestly. Like it's extremely simple, for real. Like you literally can just select your input and be about your business. Then another thing that you could do right here, so like we got all of these tracks right here. You can literally right click, select your tracks, right click, hit name and color. Then you can be like name regions by tracks, right? So boom, now everything is named and it's organized. So when you bounce out stems, it's completely there and you just see what's going on, right? So that's a beautiful thing that you can do. Another thing that you need to be able to do when recording in here is be able to make sure my input is selected, right? For my input devices, the Apollo Twin, the output, the Twin. I record at 512 for the buffer size, the samples, however you want to call it. You see what my results and latency is right here. I have no recording delay on no samples. Everything is here. Recording, I'm recording the AIF file, 24-bit. You can raise it to 32 if you want, but I just leave this at 24 because there's no need to change anything, right? Then it's like MIDI, don't touch that, don't touch that, don't touch that, don't touch that. Definitely don't touch that. I don't touch that. None of this. Like if you want to put everything in there, you can put everything in there. Like if you want to speed up time, you can put your artist name, the album name, whatever you want to do, right? Everything that you want to do is under your control right here. Like buses, sends, input, monitor, all that right here. I don't touch none of that when tracking because I'm literally tracking, right? The goal is to record the music. The goal is not to be mixing and mastering while I'm recording. That is not the goal. That is never the goal for me. But basically, this is how I record vocals in Logic. It's straight to the point. It's very simple. This is what I do every single time. I'm going to show you how to build vocal chains in Logic Pro X. Let me know in the comment section below, and I got you.